Hello candidates, I am going to dictate you a passage from Kailash Chandra magazine. So please get ready for the dictation. The dictation will start after 15 seconds. Now, sir, we are entitled in considering a report of this character to inquire whether, and if so, to what extent the objectives which the Bhor committee had in recommending the establishment of this institute and which the parliament had in implementing that recommendation by passing a special act for the constitution of this institute have been kept in view. If you read this report, you will hardly get an idea of the purpose for which this institution was intended. A disappointing feature of the progress so far made is that it has functioned more or less as an institution for the training of undergraduate students. It is precisely this thing that the Bhor committee did not want it to be for. It did not want it to be another medical college. But what I note is that the institute has not been able to start postgraduate instruction in most subjects. The reason given is that of lack of accommodation and hospital facilities. Another distressing feature of the report is that postgraduate teaching has to be combined with undergraduate teaching. I think we attach importance to the separation of undergraduate teaching from postgraduate teaching. It was intended that there should be a special laboratories for postgraduate students. Unfortunately, the report says that postgraduate teaching laboratories had to be shared with undergraduate teaching laboratories. Now, it was not necessary for us to have another medical college. With the amount of rupees 11 crores, we could have established a number of other medical colleges. We could have established even postgraduate courses in those colleges. We have the MSc degrees and postgraduate diplomas in the postgraduate departments of our universities which have medical faculties. This was to be a particular type of institution, and I think it is a legitimate criticism to offer that the purpose which was sought to be achieved by the establishment of this institution is being lost sight of, is not being kept in view. Then it is disappointing to note that for the postgraduate teaching there are no students from states other than the Delhi state in the institution. It has been practically a Delhi college, but it was intended that there would be students and there would be teachers of medicine who would be coming to this institution from all parts of the country. Then we have been told that there are a number of subjects in which postgraduate instruction is being given. I think that our reputation for medical scholarship cannot be built up in a sound way unless our research standards equal those of European and other Western countries. I do not say that 2 years is a good enough time for all these things to be done, but we should have liked to have some indication of the progress made in this direction. It is possible for anyone who is working in the institute who is doing research to give some information, but we are entitled to know something more than that. We are entitled to know what is your research, how has that research been received by those who are competent to judge the value of that research, how far is that research of value to the community generally. Mr. Deputy Chairman, there has been addition to the library and it is heartening to note that residential quarters for the employees of the institute have been built and that the nurses' home is also ready for occupation. We have in this institute, I think, a nursing college, and I would like the Honorable Minister, when he replies, to give an indication of the appeal which this nursing college has made to the women of this country. We want some nurses of the highest professional standards, but I do not know whether we are getting the right type of material in this institution. Then the report frankly admits that the construction program has been painfully slow, and for this reason the postgraduate students admitted to the various departments have yet to be restricted. I think an endeavor should be made to go ahead with this construction program because the institute should be made to function in a way in which it was expected to function and as early as possible. I would like to say one or two words about the teaching staff. The Board committee was of the view that we should recruit our teachers from the world market and that we should have the highest type of teachers in our institutions. Now, a man may be an excellent physician, he may be an excellent working surgeon, but that does not make him, in my view, an excellent professor of medicine or surgery. From an academic point of view, we want doctors who are devoted to the science of medicine as a science. The Bohr committee hoped that this would be something like the medical faculty of the Johns Hopkins University, which revolutionized the medical science.